I was tired of talking to people about what I was feeling, and I decided to write some notes. So when I feel that extreme sadness and that hopeless condition, when I just feel it, I just begin to write, and I'm actually going to display some of the notes I wrote during those times so that you can actually believe that I was there before. Hello, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support so far. And to those that are just tuning into my channel for the first time, please kindly click on the subscription button and also click on the notification bell so anytime I drop a video, you will receive the notification. Ago, I met someone I used to know, and the moment I saw him, after having few conversations with him, I realized that he was really depressed, and you could see that he really needed someone to talk to. Though this person is very, very old, he's like a father to me, but I could sense it in my spirit that he was very depressed, and the only thing he could do to make him feel happy or to try to relieve himself of what he was feeling at that moment was to drink. And I just felt it in my spirit deeply that God wanted me to talk about depression. So when you say depression, what does depression really mean? It's something that you might not be able to explain if you have not been there before. And because I've been there before, I would say depression is a state of feeling very sad. Like it's a state of hopelessness. Basically, what the person will be feeling at the moment is no hope. Nobody is ready to help. The person will be so sad and so downcast, both in body, soul, and spirit. And what depression does is it begins to push you to now see no more importance in living again. And this is why most of the time we hear of suicide, and we'll just see that this person that used to be happy suddenly commits suicide. Now, there's something about depression that many people don't know. These people try to feel happy. They try to hide whatever they are feeling because they just feel that no one might be able to bring them out. No one might be able to understand how exactly they are feeling. I remember many years ago, I was also in these shoes. I was very, very depressed, and then what I felt was hopelessness. Like there was no way forward, there was no way backward, and thank God for people around me. These people were encouraging, these people spoke words of encouragement. They kept praying for me till I was able to come out. And so this is what depressed people feel. They they want someone to talk to. And I'll say this is the first step out of depression. Talking to someone. Now once the devil sees that you are depressed, he uses this as an opportunity to bring you down. And this is why those people that have entered, let me say, the last stage of depression, they begin to hear voices in their head telling them that they are of no use, they should just end it all, nobody loves them. And one of my friend actually shared this with me. She was going through depression then, and she told me she used to hear voices in her head telling her that she was of no use, she was useless. And then I remember I used to tell her that it was not the voice of God, it was the voice of the devil, and that she needs to conquer that voice. So, what depressed people actually feel, and because I was there before, I know they want someone who will be able to understand what they are feeling at that particular time. I remember then I was tired of talking to people about what I was feeling, and I decided to write some notes. So when I feel that extreme sadness and that hopeless condition, when I just feel it, I just begin to write, and I'm actually going to display some of the notes I wrote during those times so that you can actually believe that I was there before. Friend. And then what I used to feel was God is wicked, and I used to feel like um, I had offended God, and it was because of my offenses that God was punishing me with what I was feeling then. And these are all lies of the devil, because the devil tries to condemn you that you are the one, you are the cause of everything that is happening to you. The devil will try to condemn you that you have offended God, or you have done something very grievous for God to be punishing you that way. And I remember when I talked to my friend, I said, oh, I think I've offended God. That is why he was punishing me this. There is a part of the scripture in First Peter 5 verse 7 that says, casting all your cares upon him, for he cares for you. God actually cares about you, and not only about you, but about what you are feeling at the moment. He cares about your emotions, he cares about your feelings, and he is always ready to help. What the devil will not want you to do, especially if you are depressed, is go into the presence of God. This is the reason why I said earlier that I felt that I had offended God. That was what I was feeling, and it's made me scared to even pray or to even go into the presence of God. And these are actually lies of the devil. They are tricks of the devil to make you, to just take you out of the presence of God, so that you won't be able to find that solace that you really desire. So, another step into breaking through depression, the first is talking to somebody. If you find out that you can't hear from God, talk to someone, talk to a friend. And another step is going into the presence of God. You have to clear the notion in your mind that God hates you, that you have offended God, or that you have done something so grievous that is making God to punish you that way. The devil is wise. Many people, when they are depressed, you hear the kind of music they even listen to. This music are what will even encourage them to do things that they don't want to do, like committing suicide. So at that moment, you need to be careful of what you are doing, especially the kind of music you should listen to. At that moment, what you'll be feeling is everything that could make you, that could understand what you are feeling at that point. And you find yourself begin to listen to music that will be explaining what you are feeling and even try to make you feel worse. But what you should be listening to are songs that will lift your spirits, songs that will give you hope, songs that will make you feel and know that God still loves you. These are the kind of music you should listen to. And once you begin to listen to this music, you feel like going into the presence of God and just pouring out your mind. So you are depressed right now, you really need to go into the presence of God and shut whatever voices you are hearing, and shut whatever thing you might be feeling, that voice that keeps telling you that you are useless and that there is no worth in you anymore, or that you can't come out of whatever you're feeling. You have to shut that voice down and go into the presence of God and have an heart to heart talk with God. Please kindly like, subscribe, comment, and most importantly, share this video. God bless.